Hey everyone, it's me, Kate. I'm back. Yes, with a new video after 9 months of having not posted anything. Uh, Hopefully, there should be some more videos to come. I've got a couple in the works. But for now, today's video is going to be on one of the black masks. You know, those black masks that were really popular not too long ago for apparently just pulling everything out of your face. Yes, one of those. Now, I've already done this black mask, and I can't say that it's very effective in pulling everything out the way, those masks do. It is effective, though, in hurting. And so, in a sense, that's why I'm doing it. So you can see that, there's a lot of pain and not that much gain from it, in my opinion. Although, at looking at my face, I have a few things, but I don't have any real major type of blackheads to focus on. Maybe a few here. I don't know. We'll see. Mainly, it's going to be funny because it's going to hurt so bad. So with that being said, I'm going to start applying this using this handy dandy brush. And I will leave the name of the product that I'm using down in the info section of this video because I don't have permission to use the brand in the video. I'm not going to fiddle with all that. So anyway, applied some on here, and we're just going to start applying it to the face. Now, I did do quite a bit. Okay, I really could probably do a better job of applying this. And this is messy, especially if you're like me and you just fling it everywhere. How have you all been, by the way? Again, it's been 9 months. So let me know down in the comments what you've been doing these past 9 months. I have been living a whole different life. It's been really interesting. I went from not working before, aside from on my YouTube videos, obviously, as I was posting every single day, to working a full-time job. And my living situation changed. Life happened in a few different directions and ways, and it still is. I found some security and some stability, so I'm a lot happier there, which is good. It's important to be happy. It's important to feel happy. And I do feel like you want to do it quickly because you don't want, certain areas of it to dry. You want it to all dry at once. I want it to all dry at once. I probably don't need to put it there. You probably don't need to put it there, but I'm doing it, so why not just do it all over? I'm already freaking out. Make sure to not get it in your eyebrows because that will hurt. And, unless you're trying to wax your eyebrows off, and trust me, this isn't the way you want to go about doing that. You don't want to do that. So do your best to not get it in your eyebrows. Really anywhere you have hair on your face, which for me is pretty much all over because I do have hair on my face. It's just that lighter, peach fuzz for the most part. You're not going to want to get it too close to your hair, to your eyebrows. I got a little on my lips, so I'm going to take that off. I'm just going to add a little more. So you can see it's starting to dry there. And so it's kind of coming off as I'm trying to add more. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And let's see. We leave it on for 30 minutes or until it's completely dry. So I do want to add, if you do happen to get it anywhere, such as in your eyebrows or like on your lips like I do, if you have a makeup wipe, they're very effective in getting off a lot of things. So that's one of the things I'm going to be using to, you know, aside from makeup, obviously they're effective. That's one of the things I'm going to use to just kind of clean up the areas where I don't want it. So again, if you got it in your eyebrows, which I came really close over here, you're going to want to make sure you wipe that away. And this isn't even at all, so I'm going to add a little bit more. And again, not too close to your hairline. If you do not have one of these handy brushes, you can obviously purchase one. This I got from a friend, and it's pretty handy. I love face masks, so I use it a lot. For the stickier type. My son, the younger one, Javier, he also does face masks. And so what we were using for a while with some of them was just a paintbrush, you know, just a small one that you paint canvases with. We were using one of those prior to this handy guy here. So again, if you don't have one of these, you can pick up just one of those. It's a small little paintbrush. You can get it at the dollar store in a pack of them, as a matter of fact. So that's an option. Another option is obviously your hands. You can definitely apply it with your hands. I feel like doing that, which I have done, is obviously a lot more messy. So let me know down in the comments what you guys use to apply your face masks, or if you have any other suggestions as far as something that can be used to apply a face mask. So again, just using a makeup wipe. If you don't have a makeup wipe, you could use a wet washcloth to take off any excess from where you don't want it. And you're going to want to avoid your eye area. You're going to want to avoid going very high in there because, again, this is going to hurt. Taking it off, this is a very sensitive area, and you just don't really want to have all that tugging and pulling in that area. And this is also, again, to pull out like your blackheads and stuff. The probability of you having stuff in that area, you know, I don't know. Everybody's different, so who knows? But I want to advise using this mask in that area. So as we're letting the mask dry, you know, and going back to what have y'all been up to the past 9 months and what have I been up to, would be I have been working on quite a bit of different art projects these past couple of weeks. Another really fun thing I'm doing, which I really enjoy, is I'm choosing 3 positive to neutral but not negative words to post every day on my Facebook page. When I first started doing it, I was just doing it, you know, choosing 3 words, posting them on my Facebook page. But then I got more creative. I wanted to write them out. Then I decided I wanted to start being a little more artistic with my writing them out. And then I just wanted to write them on mirrors, and this creative energy really started to flow. And now I have a lot of fun with these words, and it's not that I didn't. In the beginning when I was doing it, I definitely did. But it's just become even more creative, and I love it. I enjoy it so very much. If you're interested in those words and what they are daily, make sure you check out my Facebook page, which is Kate, K with an 8, of course, or the @ advocate. Great. Again, make sure you check that out. I also walk. That's something I've done for quite a while, and at least 1 mile every day. If you're interested in those, I occasionally post how far I've walked, what I come across on my walks. And of course, the hearts are still being posted, just more so on my Facebook page as well. So if you're interested in any of those things, make sure you head over to my Facebook page. Again, Advocate Great, or just Kate. You know, Facebook's kind of funny like that. But make sure you like the page, follow the page. If you're interested in those things, I would greatly appreciate it. Well, since I am horrible about setting a timer, I'm just going off of when it is completely dry. Although it has been, I would say, about 30 minutes at this point, but I can still feel on my cheeks where it's not completely dry. And I'm going to leave it and let it dry because, again, we want the maximum effect, right? No, really, I don't. But we're going to leave it. And so just checking in. And again, it's still a little wet. So I'm just going to leave it on a little longer until it's completely dry. And you can see it's tightening. And it's even starting to come loose on its own. But again, here I know it's not. So just a little bit longer, and then we're going to take this thing off. As I'm waiting for the rest of this to finish drying, I thought we could go over what the instructions actually say to do, such as to thoroughly clean and dry your face first. I didn't do that. I worked all day, and then I came home and ate, and then I came and put the mask on and did the video. So I didn't do that. I think it's going to be okay, though. It does definitely say men make sure to shave first with an exclamation point there. They recommend doing a patch test first as well. They also say to spread it evenly over your face, avoiding eyes, hairline, and lips. Wear the mask until completely dry. It may take up to 30 minutes. Again, I do feel that it's dependent upon how much you've caked on. So if you're like me and just caked on a whole bunch in certain areas, it may take a little longer to dry. And then it does say to gently peel it off in an upward or downward motion from the outer edges. Obviously, you're going to rinse any remaining mask off. And if you can't peel off the mask, rinse it off with warm water. And again, this is a black peel-off mask infused with natural charcoal powder. The brand name will be down in the comments. This is the stickiest one I've found. There have been about 2 others I've purchased, but not with this kind of like pain, which I don't know. I don't think it's good. I don't know. We're going to see. I think it's more comical than anything. But here shortly, yeah, just a little bit more. But here shortly, we're going to see. I kind of feel like it's not going to hurt that bad. But we're going to see. We're going to see. Just a couple more minutes here. All right, everyone. Moment of truth here. Now you can see again that it is dry. It's starting to come apart even at this point. Not just pull away, but come up. Even down here, as you can see. So wiggling your face around is a good way to kind of start to loosen it. And also a good way to check and see whether or not it's actually dry. And of course, obviously, just using your finger. Moment of truth, you know, I'm a little scared, but we'll see if it's as bad as I remember. So this is all okay, as you can see. I really like the challenge of trying to keep the whole mask all in one piece. So I did get some of my hair stuck here. Okay, I see what I did. So the outer edges, not bad. It's usually all of this that is really painful. It definitely does not feel very good, although it's not as painful as I remember it being. Which I'm very, very thankful for, to be honest. And look at that, I've almost got it all off in one piece. All right, so maybe not nearly as comical as I was expecting because it didn't hurt as bad. Although now there is a little bit of residual pain and mask, obviously. We're gonna take some warm water to get that going and gone. And actually, I'm just gonna use the makeup wipe to clean all of this up. But you know, the other really fun thing about these masks is to look at them, in my opinion, obviously, and see what it pulled out. And really, what I see is just a bunch of hair. A few, like, I see one little blackhead here. I'm not sure if the camera, right there, yep, that guy right there, or whitehead rather. Not sure if you can see the hair. There's a strand of hair in there. Whoops. I'm so proud that I did it all like in one whole thing. Such an accomplishment. Oh yeah, so a few, you can see just a few of the whiteheads that came out. And again, still a little bit of residual pain, obviously a little bit of itching too. But now I'm gonna go ahead and get my face cleaned up. So as you can see, this is about 5 minutes after removing the mask and washing my face. And I feel that it is still very red. Okay, it is very red. I also wanted to let you know that aside from working on the words project and my hearts that I still come across and the walking, something else I'd done in the past 9 months was travel quite a bit around Colorado. There was also a trip down to Taos, New Mexico. If you've seen any of my other YouTube videos, they involve, some of them involve traveling. That's something I love to do. Hopefully these next couple of videos that I intend on posting will feature the more recent trips I've taken. If you're interested though in those other trips, let me know. I can make attempts to modify them and create some videos showcasing, for example, the sand dunes here in Colorado, the botanical gardens up in Denver, Colorado. Don't really have too much from Taos, New Mexico. Maybe just a tiny bit that I could feature there. I went up and saw the troll in Breckenridge again because it has been relocated. So I would like to make a video on that. So if anybody's interested, let me know down in the comments and I might work something out to make those possible to be posted. Just not sure how probable that's going to be. Also, I wanted to let you all know, if you haven't noticed, I have lost roughly 45 pounds. It is probably actually more than that because I did not get on a scale until I absolutely had to, which was about 2.5 months into having had lost some weight. So since I'd gotten on a scale until a couple of months ago, because now I'm kind of plateaued and eating differently again, I have lost 45 pounds. I do have 20 more until I reach my goal. We'll see how that goes. But if you're interested in anything else, you know, travel wise or whatnot, or really if there's something else you guys want me to try out and test, I'd be happy to. So let me know, leave those down in the comments for me. Again, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button for me. Share it. I know it wasn't as comical as I was thinking. And I guess that's it. Stay tuned to see what